Hello again, my fellow Tibetians around the globe. It's 16:21 p.m. South African time, and Pacific time, it's 7:21 a.m. That's Pacific time. And today, the date is the 11th of July 2018, or we can say it's the 11th day of the 7th month 2018. That means this year. Okay. It's good to see all of you today, and I'm actually standing. I was just passing by, so I'm trying to get better contrast. I would love all of you to see the brightness of this man, okay? And I did not share with you probably yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, no, I was not online. Yeah, but today on my way somewhere, I said, no, let me just pass by and say hi to all of you. But of course, I will give some of my time to you and share. Like I promised, I have a lot to share with you. I haven't forgotten that one. I know exactly what to share. But since I've delayed one day, it looks like the responsibility has now extended. Okay. Thanks again, Stephen from the US. Welcome, brother, and Diana from Canada. It's good to see all of you again. And I hope, Diana, spiritually and inside, you are getting stronger and stronger. That's what builds us. Without the strong inside, we will face challenges. But be strong, my sister. Things will be okay. And today, I just wanted to share, yes, some of the things that I promised, though we may not finish everything. I'll just pick up one or two. Okay. The rest, when I have a moment later, and then we can continue from there. As you can see, our heading today, it says, let's share. That is part 3. Okay. You will be sharing with me all these parts. I don't know how many parts I'm going to have. Also, encouraging everyone who's currently broadcasting. That's a good thing. Keep it up. That's the only way. And we are still together in this journey. So you are doing a good job, guys. And though I see from other members, it is still a challenge for them to show up here because of many things that are being said about being here, you know. But they don't understand the feeling of being here. But you can explain to them how is the feeling of being here. So far, I would say this is another part of answering some of the questions that are being asked. Not all, of course, because some the admin will reply to those in the blog. Okay, so let's get into it now. First, there's quite a number of articles today on the blog. I didn't know which one to opt for, but they were all interesting, since we all know that whatever the admin is sending in the blog, it's forever interesting. Okay, so today I went there. You know that movie, The Matrix, everything was just running like this. So I didn't know who to pick, but I did try something that will complement our heading. It's a part of sharing generally, okay? And then I'll show you that, and from there I'll summarize a few things, okay? Whatever we are sharing, or whatever we are discussing, or whatever we are exchanging in these live streams, it is not for Lawrence or Stephen or Diana or Remy. It is for the entire TBC community and all those who are interested to come on board one day, because the world has noticed something about us. Though we are having some drawbacks at times, not from the admin, but we're amongst our members, okay? But the other part of us is that the message is one, that, okay? And that it's what makes this community, okay? One message, one system, okay? So it's a learning journey. It's a learning community. We have TBC education, of course. We also have TBC money, and we have quite a number of things to discuss about. But we don't just discuss things from our own heads, things, but we may begin the live stream with a different intro, but somewhere in the middle or towards the end, whatever we share or whatever we broadcast will complement our mission of TBC, okay? And now, let's get into this one, okay? Just want to share something, and then from there, I move to another additional information concerning the same thing that I'm about to show you. It's in the blog, okay? Okay. I hope you can see this article. It's not an article. It's a poster. It was posted by admin on the 10th day of the 7th month, 2018. The heading says, "How much of a difference is there between a beggar and a scammer?" The difference. Okay, we're gonna find out. The poster says, at this time, TBC is useless in the hands of a beggar because TBC is not widely accepted as money yet. So it says, don't beg. So we understand that between these words, beggar and beg, another comes from the other. I'm not going to tell you, you can just type it there on the top chat. Like I said, we are in the class. So all students in my classroom will understand this one. I'm just pulling your leg, guys. Right, beggar, beg, beggar. One is from the other. Okay. Now, you can see and tell the difference, my fellows, between the beggar and a scammer. Okay. So, yes, we've been through those sayings about TBC, it's a scam, it's useless because it is not widely accepted as money. I don't know how can you answer that, but I can try to share something with you. After the day we launched in 2016, when I purchased my first stake of TBC, full coins, from that day, TBC became money. But the difference was that those days, it was only less than a week after it was, it was launched, not in about a week, but it was less than a week after it was launched, okay, couple of days. But on the second day, there were already buyers to purchase from me and others. Full coins, not kringles. So, do we agree with these when they say it was never accepted as money globally? No, I don't believe so. So, I made the what do you call this? I made a fortune from my second day after I've purchased, right through to September of the same year, 2016, when TBC reached 10 euros per coin. But it didn't stop there. I went on to this day. Now, I want you to see the period from 2016 to date. That how long is that period? can that be compared with someone who just came in now and say, I have a send button and I want to exchange, come and purchase with me. Yeah, I'm widely known. I'm forever on YouTube. Yeah, come and purchase. No. And let's call a spade a spade. There is a big difference. And I was not the only one. There were others. And who are still kicking even now. And they don't talk much. They don't just comment, but we are still hitting it very hard. People can say whatever they say. It's because of our effort and our ways and how TBC taught us to do that. Now, it won't be easy for us to have a solid approach to the merchants. And of course, we are few. And those who are keen to learn from us are still few. And not everyone, of which it is not a problem. But at the end of the day, we have those people who are making a big difference within TBC community globally. We've mentioned quite a number of things that are our members have transacted through TBC. If it did happen in 2016, and if it did happen with Bitcoin 2009, it will still happen even now with Bitcoin also, TBC. It's not going to change. So now, here's the question. Are you a builder? That's me. Or a beggar? So anyway, I think most of you can answer that one. Now, let's stop sharing here. Now, let's go in the chat quickly. Let's chat. Okay. Now, before we continue, hi, Jocelyn Corneros, my sister from the Philippines. Welcome again. And Marilyn Akwi, hi, welcome again. Good to see all of you in this live stream. Now, I just wanted to add something on that, guys. I once read something from the richest man in China. You know him. He's the only one. And he once said, if you put bananas and money in front of monkeys, monkeys will choose bananas because monkeys do not know that money can buy a lot of bananas. And he went on by adding this. He said, in reality, if you offer a job and business to people, they will choose job because most people do not know what business can bring more money than salaries. Profits or profit is better than salaries because salaries can make you living, but profits can bring you a fortune. So we understand the difference, right? And we have that situation within this community. Those who are folding their hands, sitting, waiting for someone to bring the financial institution and bring sales for them or do marketing for them. Wow. You see, if we don't visit the block, we're going to have a problem. In 2016, there was an article about lazy millionaires and, of course, the other group of millionaires. And then that article added something about millionaires and billionaires. Another line, it was saying, I love that line. There was never, a lazy millionaire or a billionaire. And when you go back to the history, yes, there wasn't. Tell me of any. Now, even in this community, there won't be any lazy millionaire and a billionaire. I've just chosen one. I did not pluralize it. There won't be any lazy millionaire or a billionaire in this community. If you know that you are already one, it must have been quite an effort to put up that. It is not a title. It's all about following the pattern or the instructions of this system. Okay, let's go to the chat. Hi, my big brother from Tarlac in the Philippines. Welcome again. Good to see you. My brother just added something here. He's saying a beggar has no gadgets and internet connection. That's why TBC is useless to the beggar. Yeah, you just made my day, you know, brother. Guys, you get it now. Beggars forever complain about internet access or data bundles. And even if they do have gadgets, but they will say they don't have gadgets. You know why? Because they didn't want to learn on how to use those gadgets. You see, most of them, they tend to be slow-minded. I'll tell you how. Because these beggars, they have children, they have sisters, brothers, and they have other Tibetan very close to them. Why can't they learn from those or ask someone from the family to help them out? Because children of today, they love gadgets. They can help you with gadgets just like that. So laziness dominates within beggars, of course. They say they don't have gadgets and they don't even have an internet access. How true is that? But we all know that that is not true. Okay. Yeah, so They have so many stories. So from the example that we have made from the richest man in China, these are some of the examples, but it's true, isn't it? People still believe that someone has to come and do for them. They believe in a salary. You see, as soon as you own, as soon as you not own, or as soon as you possess, because you can't own nothing, as soon as you possess a credit card, then you are being owned by someone. Should you forfeit that credit card, they are going to hand you over to the credit bureau. It depends on the country. How do they conduct someone who does not pay very well? And they don't even want to know why you can't pay. It's a credit card, and within that credit card, they are going to link up your bond for your house and car installment, not allowance, car installment. So 3 things. It's a house, which is a bond, car installment, plus what? Your salary within that credit card. And what? An additional bonus of an overdraft. They know that some of you will adjust their status to suit the salary that you are earning, because you have this mansion, they bought it for you, you didn't buy it yourself. Then they bought you a car, and then your salary is linked within that card, and then you have an overdraft. Now there's a competition already. Most of the people who are being employed, there is a competition among themselves. If you retrieve their financial statements and see exactly what did they do with money, most of them, some of the things were not necessary. Now, most of the people who are working, I didn't say all, please underline that. Most of those who are working cannot think like those who are not working, because those who are not working, their brains are forever working 24/7, and they spend sleepless nights thinking about the solution. That is where you come in. That is why you are here today, most of you, and the rest of the community that is working with us in this mission. Okay, let's see Dinah. Dana, she's saying that's how most of us have been conditioned. Oh, if one has been conditioned, where have you been conditioned? Here. Check most of my replay videos here on YouTube. Something that I really love to share also was that remove the old thinking and insert the new thinking. That's how you recondition a person, because that person is conditioned. Thanks, Diana. Excellent. Let's continue. Diana has added something also. She's saying they want you to be in further debt to keep you enslaved. Remember the overdraft. That credit card, okay, credit card, I'll just make an example. It's like a card. This is an ordinary card, but the credit card, plastic card. Once you have that thing, someone is owning you. And as soon as you fail to service that plastic card, they don't care about you. They don't even want to know why you're failing. They will immediately remove that service to someone who does not know what you've been through. And then if that one also fails, they're just making money. They don't care about you. That's how the system works. They will enslave you. Remember what Robert Kiyosaki said? Never, ever work for money. Let it work for you. And then in my early presentations, before I even came across TBC, but during Forex, stock exchange, and other online networks, traditional networks, my saying was, I don't know, maybe you can tell me, is it similar to Kiyosaki or I don't know, but if it's different, it's fine. I'll accept that. I used to say to most of my downlines or new people who were coming to our businesses, the best thing for everyone to survive in this world is to multiply your time. I know it's a bit tricky, right? If you want to know more about that, you'll touch base private. We can discuss it further, or you can remind me to discuss it with you further. Multiply your time. How? You'll know that, but I know that some of you, they already understand me. Okay. Let's check again. Diana has added something here. She's saying we can be riding in on our white stallions to save the day. You just made my day for the second time. Thanks. That's true, Diana. Thanks. So now, to be owned by someone, wow, it's a terrible thing. I don't want independence. And just to add on that, I'm not interested in freedom. I want control. That's what you guys are looking for. Control. If you own something, anything can happen. But if you control something, then you're in a position to make decisions. How would you like that with TBC fellows when they make decisions? They'll be making good decisions based on our mission. So, the current system of money or the system of control, be aware of it and know how to deal with it, because it has no mercy. It will hurt you right to your bone marrow. So remember that poster we discussed from the blog, and there's quite a number of them. Oh, I don't know where to start, but I'm going to go through them, and there are some videos too. And let's make a difference within this community. Those few, yes, of course, we will make a difference, as we are currently making a very big difference. We are at work, and we are not lazy millionaires and billionaires, trillionaires, quadrillionaires. So guys, thanks for seeing all of you here. I'm looking forward to join you guys one way, irrespective of what happens. Lastly, I'll close by saying, when I landed in the first TBC merchant event in the Philippines, I met quite a lot of good guys there, and Dan Lutz was also there. So I saw them, they were dancing there. There was this song, who's this boy? I wanna be a billionaire. What's the guy? Okay, that guy, you know him. So they were singing the song, I wanna be a billionaire, I wanna be a billionaire. Oh, Doc Dan, when I looked at him, it was for the first time. He was sitting somewhere there by the tables with the executive discussing. I expected him to stand up and dance anyway, but instead, his son Daniel stood up and other little ones, and one lady there was Filipino. I think she works for one of the financial institutions. So they were dancing, then they called me on stage, and they asked me about that song and how does it feel to be a billionaire. So I replied by saying, I don't know whether Doc noticed that, but many noticed. There is a video for that. I said, okay, guys, I love the song. The song is nice, but mine, I'm going to produce one for myself. It's gonna be, I wanna be a trillionaire. So I love to be one step ahead of certain things, you know, that I wanna be a trillionaire. So, you know, it was quite interesting, and I really miss those days. But anyway, we will redo it again. Right. Thanks, Stephen Coffey. Stephen Coffey says he will love to be in the Philippines. I don't know when, soon, now, but I know he will. He will be. And then Dinah says, I'm still waiting for you to sing. That little ditty doesn't get you off the hook. But Dinah, I've already sang. I wanna be a billionaire. So my song was gonna be, I wanna be a trillionaire. So I've already sang, but I can still sing more. Okay. So guys, thank you again. I love you all, and I'm looking forward to reach the bridge with you, not someone else. But should it happen that I reach that bridge alone, I will be very, very much disappointed. But hopefully we will reach that bridge together. And then lastly, Dinah, before we close, she's saying, oh, no, she has already mentioned that. She's still waiting for me to sing. Okay, thanks again. Now the time is in South Africa, it's 17:01 p.m. South African time. I think that it's 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific time now. Yeah. So I'll talk to you later. Since I'm no longer going out. Yeah. I will have the second live stream after others. And bye for now. Philippines, United States, and everywhere. Bye. Let's chat again in Canada. Thank you.